Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious.
David Villa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bergomi attempts a clearance. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Has a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Pirlo. Son Heung-min. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Hullet! And he comes up trumps again.
Hullet clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Thuram can get it clear. And he's heaved it away. Hullet. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Tries a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he cuts out the supply. Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. Hullet. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Pirlo. Up he goes! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Guadalajara are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for the runner. That's been cut out, well played. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Yeah. Messi. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Rodri. McAllister. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bullet. Rijkaard cuts it out.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you for your cooperation.
Guadalajara sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming
Whistle
on the
goes,
field is
and we start the second half.
11, Ronaldinho. Substitution.
Thuram. Guadalajara come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's clever. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Forwards and with intent. McAllister floated up and over. Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Albert Ferrer. Well, that's an inviting ball. And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Figo. Vieira. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
60 minutes played. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control. Oh, and the shot! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch! Roberto Carlos at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Roberto Carlos has been caught there. It's a foul. And he's had it nicked away. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo clears. Barcelona have their second corner now. Vieira getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Guadalajara clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. And he skips past his man. And they've got rid. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Real chance! He's got a goal! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Guadalajara grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Bergomi. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Roberto Carlos. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Haaland. Figo. He's in space and looking for options. Big header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Guadalajara really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Quick reminder
David
today,
Villa
please
claiming the match.